Hello and welcome to my first ever flip through of my first ever bullet journal. So I used a Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted journal because Archer and Olive hadn't yet really come to the forefront of the bullet journal community. And I started out with a really simple setup, thinking that I was going to keep bullet journaling more simple and that I didn't really have time to do anything else. I didn't even start out with this cover page. I thought I didn't need a cover page, and I went back and added it later to have this primary color hot air balloon theme. This was the month that I had my first hip reconstruction, so a lot of it was physical therapy and practicing sitting up for some amount of time and a lot of being in the hospital. So that was my June 2018. I moved downstairs, and had a lot of summer assignments is mostly what I remember. And then we had July, which was an Under the Sea theme. We're going through some more typical themes, I guess, first. I really love this bubble theme here. And I really enjoyed, here's when I went to camp, and so I did like a camp theme, but I really enjoyed this theme. I liked the bubbles a lot. Doing the succulent spreads is something I'm gonna need to get back to be honest. I miss doing that. And there's an anglerfish and some code breaking from camp. And some memory page that I didn't quite finish up. This journal is imperfect. And here we're at our tree theme. I love this theme from August 2018. The greens and the browns, and everything looking kind of like a campsite. Some of my favorite spreads ever from this, especially as I was applying to college, it was cool to have like doors in the middle of my theme and stuff like that. And just drawing different shrubberies. There is a cool collage I did, and then I love this spread, the tree dot spread. It got rained on a little bit. You can sort of see that it's been rained on, but I loved it. I used it in my senior photos. For September, we did a candy theme, so lots of rainbows. I was not happy with a lot of how this theme turned out, but I stuck with it. Also, the post-it notes are covering pertinent information that you should know. But there was just a lot of like things not looking great. That looked better. I think I needed to go more pastel with this theme, I think was the biggest issue. But other than that, I mean, I think it turned out all right. It was also Pride this month, so that was fun. I loved my October theme. There was a sort of a memento mori. I drew an alkaline hydrolysis machine. That's what the weird cylinder is in the bottom corner. But kind of like a spooky Harry Potter memento mori Halloween theme. Lots of gravestones and cauldrons. Lots of quotes from Harry Potter. I did do this one deviation from theme. I don't know what the deal is with the fall, but I did it. I love this double toil and trouble fire burn and cauldron bubble thing. And then more stuff about witches and spells. I enjoyed this. Yeah, I had fun. There's like a little illustration I did. And then for November, I thought I really didn't like this theme for November, but I ended up liking it more than I thought. It's sort of like a star galaxy theme with a lot of like monoline stuff, so a little bit less like chunky. But I did it with this like gold and blue, and I had a lot more fun with it than I thought I would. I thought I didn't like it at first, but I think it turned out pretty good. Limiting color palette is always like my biggest hack for making any spread look much better, just because it gives you something else. So this is my Hygge theme for December, like coziness, winter theme. I had my second hip reconstruction in this month, so I did a little spread about that, and I did a lot of prep and then a lot of PT, as well as managing all of my assignments from home. I had a big water spill, so you can see that there's some trying to recover from that, but a lot of managing home assignments while being homebound and like doing my best. And then this January theme was super fun. Rainbows and like lights and prisms. I really like how this turned out. Like this pendant lighting. I've done other light bulb themes that you'll see in later videos. But just like the rainbow colors that I chose, they're all Crayola Super Tips. Are great. More plants. And we love some Sylvia Plath quotes, always and forever. But I really love how I should redo this theme, to be honest. It's so great. And then we did a carnival theme for February, which was pretty fun. It was a lot of work because like coming up with ideas. Like I did this like roller coaster and fair food. My mood tracker is super fun from that month, the Ferris wheel. But having the bright colors and stuff was fun. I love this horse, carousel horse, and the dinosaur on the carousel. Having a slightly different color scheme for every spread was sort of cool. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty well in the end. And then here's my March. I always do green and purple for March because it's my birth month. So I did like lavender and like clover and stuff for this month. So it's just all of my favorite things just to make me happy for this month. And I think it was, yeah, it was super fun. But I think a couple times it got a little boring. So I've spiced it up in later March iterations. And I had spring break, evidently. Being in high school, this was all high school. April, I did a tea theme, or like a tea and mug theme. So lots of cute mugs and teapots, which was super fun. My faux calligraphy is not quite up to snuff yet, but this was my first time doing any of that, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy enough with it. Doing this tea mood tracker, cute. And I love tea, so obviously this was a good theme for me. And yeah, I think this is when I did a big admitted student today college tour and decided what college I was going to go to. So I did some art around that, but for the most part, this was like decision day. For May, I thought I was going to just do like whatever made me happy because I was feeling a little like burnt out. I was a fourth quarter senior in high school. And then I basically ended up just doing snails, with like what I wanted. Oh, sorry, the dog got in the way. But I just ended up wanting to do snails and like weird like designs. But yeah, it's just, apparently all I wanted to do was snails deep inside. So that's what I did. This is my last month in the year of bullet journaling. I just started in June, so this is June to May. And I think it went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And then here's a year in pixels that I did starting. And so just, I didn't have mood trackers for the first little bit because I had year in pixels. All right. Thank you so much for watching.